Hey, so we're back out here today at Toisnot Park, working on trying to get some improvements made. We're gonna go around, look at some spots, highlight it, and talk about it. Maybe go over what we're trying to look at get done here. So one of the first big things, as soon as you come in, you'll notice a lot of the concrete is really bad. It's in a flood zone, been flooded out a few times. You can't see it right now, but the section behind the rail is really bad for holding water. The dark spot here just creates a large puddle every time that it rains. In the middle of the mini ramp here, there's a long crack that runs right through the center of it. There once was a flat bottom, but because of the flooding, the flat bottom was removed, and now we just got this four-way crack that's quite hazardous to your wheels right in the center of the ramp. It'd be, again, people trying to skate this, you get hung up in this and you're gonna get thrown and it's gonna be bad. And as we've already discussed, with the ground being this bad, if you hit this crack and you hit the ground, you're gonna get scuffed up pretty bad. So as we're up here at the top side of the ramp, with it all being wood and in a flood zone, things like buckling and cracking and breakage is pretty serious, because the whole park, or well, like half of the park, is made out of wood in a flood zone, and it doesn't do good for holding moisture. I feel like updating to concrete or metal or a more modern material would suit the park better. But also, you take notice of there's no shade anywhere out here. It's only like 12:30 and it's 90 degrees out here. Yeah. There's no incentive for people to want to come out here. There's no shade. There's nowhere to get drink nearby. And it needs something to make people, when they come out here, to want to stay here. We're right next door to this really nice dog park that has shade and a water source for dogs, but people that are skating can't get shade or a water source. So with being a longtime member of the skate community in Wilson and having seen the park at its ups and downs, and what are your thoughts and feelings about Toisnot Skatepark?
That's like a really good question, but honestly, dude, like, it could be so much better than it is right now, and then like it used to be way better than it is right now, like, if I'm being real. But like, I don't know. And then like the concrete, dude, like, who lays concrete like this? Like, if you look down, it's like parallel Legos. Like, it's just one patch is smooth, one patch is crap, the next patch is smooth, and then the rest is just that. Like, it's like, where does that make sense? So like, I don't know, but it used to be better. We lost the other half because of an accident, but like, all of these things are kind of like a little disproportionate and misplaced. But overall, like, the place has vibes. Like, the memories it had, you'll never forget. But like, when you used to have like a 2-foot quarter, and then after that 2-foot quarter pipe, you could take it to the 3, and then after that, you could just take it to like the mini ramp, and then the mini ramp used to have an actual bottom. Like, that was my most favorite thing to ever skate. Like, because all the old heads would be like skating transition, and I'm like, I'm tired of skating all the street stuff by myself. So then I like learned how to skate transition. So like, the park was literally perfect for a beginner. Like, other than if the concrete was smooth and we had the park we used to have, like, I'd be here every day as much as I can possibly be here. And there's absolutely no doubt about that. But yeah, that's just like the park.
All right, well, you've touched on it a little bit already, but what are some specific things you think could be done out here to improve the usability and skateability of the skate park?
Some awning, dude. Like, it's hot right now. Like, we're in the interview, like, I'm cooking, but I don't know. It's really just a park for me. Like, even the concrete, if I had to deal with it, I'd deal with it. But like, we just need what we used to have, like, or really the everybody just needs to get with the skaters so the skaters can actually help move forward in advancement on this. Like, if they don't do that, we keep ending up with stuff like this that we're just like not satisfied, and then we keep ending up downtown and like in everybody's face, and they're like, oh, you can't skate here. Well, why not? Like, so that's really my opinion.
All right, well, with that, with some input, what are some specific obstacles that you would like to have out here if we were to get some renovations?
I just want the pyramid back. I want the hubba back. We could get a little bit more space on the other side of it so we don't have to slam the wall after we roll away with our victory tricks. I just want everything back how it was, dude. I want the bank to bench to bank right here. I don't know. There's really not much that even needs to be done here, but it is what it is. Like, I don't know, we could maybe have a longer base or a real handrail, but mainly just like the longer base. To skate some stairs like that, like if you're gonna skate nollie, you don't have enough space to like just run and go off that, but people pull it off and they're nollie as shit. But and then aside from that, I guess that's really all I can say, dude. I just miss the old park. Like, if the old park was still here, I would not be talking right now, saying any of this. Like, so that's just where I stand with it.
That's some good answers, man. Well, I appreciate your time.
Hell yeah.
So, as a small child that uses the skate park, what's your thoughts and opinions on the skate park?
Not very good.
Why?
The ground is horrible.
What could be done to make the skate park better?
Redo the ground and add some more stuff.
What type of more stuff? Like different obstacles?
Yeah.
What type of obstacles would you like to see out here at Toisnot Park?
Probably a rail to go over the box over there.
Thank you for your time. As a Wilson local skater, what are your thoughts on Toisnot Skatepark?
It's a place I enjoy skating, but definitely needs to be improved and thought of more as far as like maintenance and stuff like that goes. 'Cause it's a nice spot to hang out, but it's no shade or shelter. We don't have water or drink nearby. The ground is horrendous. Like, unless you live here and know how to skate it, you gotta adapt. It's a steep learning curve. So somebody that's inexperienced could get hurt or just not have a good time and like either give up skating or not come back here and skate with us. You know what I mean?
I dig. So what are some specific things you think could be done to improve the skateability of Toisnot Park?
Definitely rework the paving or ground, however it's called. I don't know the proper terminology, but definitely needs to be refilled or repoured. And I would also say ramp repair is a must. Like, we got flaking panels on the ramps. The ramps are old. They're older than some people that skate the park. And it's not the worst, but it does present challenges. So it would be better if they were new or better looked at.
And if new obstacles were to be added, what are some things you would like to see out here for people to skate?
I would definitely like an actual half pipe with a full bottom, like one piece full half pipe, and or a bowl of some kind if possible. That would be awesome, but we don't have anything like that around here, so I don't know how possible that is. Other than that, honestly, I would really just like to see more of a variety of options as far as learnability on the obstacles. Like, somebody that just started should be able to come to the park and have just as good of a time as somebody that's been skating 10 years.
Well said. Thank you for your time.
No problem. What are some of your thoughts as a local skater about Toisnot Park itself?
Well, I appreciate, one, that we have a skate park that people can come to, because anything's better than nothing. But at this point, I feel like it's been neglected for too long and kind of forgotten about, to a point that, one, some people that skate forget that it's here, and it's definitely not put in a light to make new people want to come out here. in the aspect of when people do come, they see what it looks like and they immediately picture a bad time, and then either give it a little bit and realize that they are having a bad time, or they give up before they start. And it makes it difficult to keep new skaters or to meet new people to come out here and use the park.
That's very understandable and reasonable. What are some of the things you would change or like to see out here?
Some shade of some form would be really nice. Like a water source, like a fountain or something close by would be nice. And for sure, better concrete, because it takes a lot of work and more effort than I feel like it should to be able to have fun out here with the way that the ground currently is.
I understand. Do you have any other thoughts or opinions about the park or the skate community in Wilson?
It would just be nice to see this updated so that people would come out here and use it. Again, maybe bring the ramps up to date so that they're not all wood and warping. But again, just create a more inviting environment for people to want to come out here and use the facility mostly.
I understand. Well, thank you for your time.
No problem. As a Wilson skateboarder, what are your thoughts and feelings on Toisnot Park?
Man, I want to say that at Toisnot Park, I feel like it's an interesting park. You can come out here and get a great sesh, and then on the other hand, you can come out and look at a beautiful view, and it's kind of amazing. It gives you a great feel, and also it's like we might have a little rocky ground, but we have great obstacles to go over with, and there's so much you can learn at Toisnot Park, and I have such a great time at it. Even though it's kind of hard to work around, I still find a way to have a lot of fun here.
I dig it. What are some things you feel like could be done to improve Toisnot Skatepark?
I feel like them putting an A-frame here would be nice, and also I feel like more smaller ramps for like people that want to work on vert, because with the ramps here it is a little scary to actually kind of learn vert, and it takes a lot to get into transition. And also the ground too. With the ground, it's kind of harder to move around, and it takes more of a push, and it kind of slows you down a bit, but it's still pretty good. I really enjoy it. All
right. And I know you've already mentioned a little bit, but what are some specific obstacles, if anything, were to be added out here that you would like to see?
I feel like another rail. We need another rail. Or they could probably do something with that corner over there, which would be nice. I feel like a ramp over there would be perfect for good transition. It's like they put a little ramp in the corner over there, and it's like you can rock and roll off it, or you could do a blunt stall, you could do 50-50 off it, head over here, and do like 50-50 up here, like crook or nose slide, and it just gives it the park from, if they got a ramp over there, it just gives the park great flow with it.
All right. Well, I appreciate your answers and thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
So what are your thoughts and feelings on Toisnot Skatepark?
I wish that it could be put back together the way it was before. It used to be a lot nicer. Ground is a little shaky, even for people that have experienced skateboarding, so newcomers definitely are gonna struggle out here. But I believe it could be a good thing. It just needs some new work.
So what are some specific things you feel like could be done out here to improve the state or usability of the park?
The concrete is the main thing. It being so rough makes it really hard to get around, makes it really hard to learn. Some of the obstacles are definitely not set up in a way that's easy to skate, even for, again, people that have experience, let alone somebody new. Ramps are chipping and, you know,
Eh.
missing, or have been missing sections. That's been fixed a little bit, but it could be better.
And then if there were to be new or different obstacles brought out, what are some things you would like to see at Toisnot Park?
Like a hip. A new box setup where the current obstacle is. Because it's like 5 things built into one. Instead of like, I don't know, just a specific obstacle.
All right. Well, I appreciate your input and your time.
Alright, thank you.
So this being your first time to Toisnot Park, what is your immediate thoughts and opinions on what you see here?
It's not bad. The ground's a little rough, but I mean everything seems mellow. You know, seems skatable.
All right. What are some things that you feel like could make this a more welcoming place to newcomers?
I don't know. Probably have more events out here. Like, have more people get out here. You know.
All right. And then if there were some other obstacles or arrangements, what would you like to see here?
A hip, for sure. A kink rail.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, man.
Darius, tell us, well, for one, tell us what you think of Toisnot Skatepark and some experiences you had there.
Toisnot Skatepark has a lot of potential. I remember going there early, and it had a different layout. Some skaters have brought stuff, taken stuff like that used to be there, or maybe the city, I don't know, you know, the flood, stuff like that, like over years and years. And basically, it's developed into like an underdeveloped skate park. It used to be smoother. There used to be a wooden ramp that was a continuous half pipe. And now there's a concrete base that is so rough. If you're an intermediate skater, you can manage. Even then, though, it takes so much energy. And I think the key is with beginner skaters now, if they want to start, you know, a new hobby, it's going to be very difficult for them to do that at Toisnot because unless you have a lot of experience already, it's a difficult part to skate. Now it is. I mean, there's little things you can work around, but it's a workaround. And yeah, it used to be really, really good, you know, but it's kind of been let go. I appreciate it, but you know, it could be better. It could be better.
For sure.
It could be better. Yeah.
Working with what you got.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Tell us some things that you would want improved specifically, or if we were to get renovations or opportunity for a new park, what you would like to see out there.
Okay. I forgot about the last part of the last one, the last question. I've had some beautiful memories out there. Yeah. Like
sure.
I think that contest that was held there.
Oh yeah.
That was super fun.
Oh yeah, on Go Skate Day the other year.
Go Skate Day the other year. That was fantastic, man. And more communal things like that would be amazing.
For sure.
There was a giveaway, like wheels and boards, and the energy was just like, it was really good energy. It's like finally getting a group of chess players together, or like it's a niche thing.
Yeah.
So for the skate community to get together is a hard thing because, you know, like it's an individual kind of sport, but everybody can express themselves and share their tricks and style. It's a very special thing. It's different than other sports for sure, or like hobbies.
Yeah.
But and then specifically though, me personally, if the concrete was just paved, man, I'm pretty sure everyone is gonna say that. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the main thing. If it could just be repaved,
Yeah.
that would go a long way.
A super long way.
Yeah,
That's a
because
big
like
one.
even as an somewhat experienced skater, Adam and I, like just getting around takes a lot of, you know, you got to push and you push hard. And you got to know where to push. There's little sections of concrete that are smoother than the other.
Yeah.
Those complex things that a beginner skater would go there and try it out and be like, well, I don't even want to do this anymore.
Yeah, like what is this?
What is this? Yeah, if that's their
Yeah.
first experience is Toisnot, I'd be surprised if they wanted to really, unless they really have a passion for it.
Yeah,
But,
it basically makes it like a game of determination, and it should be able to be easy to become determined. It shouldn't be such a challenge.
It shouldn't be such a challenge. Yeah. The ramps, I don't think they've been touched for years. I mean, I wouldn't say a complete renovation off just immediately, but I think at least just showing, maybe a little bit over time, even if just that concrete,
Yeah,
would just help with the flow,
for sure.
And also just being more accessible to beginner skaters. I think is like the main thing.
For sure.
Because like we can get around and have a good time, but
Yeah, because we know how.
I mean, but it makes it tough. Yeah, I would say that. And if the half pipe could be on like the same material.
Yeah, but basically, bring it back to its full glory, like as one piece.
As one piece.
Yeah.
As one piece. Yeah, those two things.
For sure.
Yeah. Mainly just the concrete, man.
Yeah, concrete is like the biggest thing. Like
It's so rough. It's so rough.
Yeah.
Think about putting 100% energy into something, and it gets 60 to 70% of it gets taken away just because of the ground that you're on. I mean, that's a shame.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
For sure, man. Well, thanks for the input.
Oh, yeah.
Always a pleasure, man.
Much love, Parks and Rec, though.
Yeah, for
Gotta
sure.
shout out Parks and Rec to even have it.
Yeah, shout out
It's
Parks
still
and
a
Rec.
blessing. Still a blessing.
They've been coming through for us, helping out and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully we'll get some sort of feedback, and we'll just keep coming together as a community to try and get this done.
Awesome.
For sure.
Happy to be a part of it. Thank you.
For sure, man. No problem. Tell us some things that you have experienced at Toisnot Park and like your general opinion of the park itself.
But experience-wise, it's been just a great community. Just experiencing things with dudes that couldn't really be experienced nowhere else. Things that like brought us all together, just a little something. You ain't even got to pull it to the park and skate. You can just come hang out with the homies for an hour, and it'll make your day exponentially better. And I really feel like that's what it's about. It's the community. I like the layout, but one thing I will say, concrete. That's what always the concrete, man. That's
a hot one for everybody so far.
Concrete, man, and just overall, just like upkeep.
Yeah.
Upkeep and concrete, man. That's probably my two big opinions on it.
I feel you. If we were able to have renovations or anything like that, or like maybe even get a new facility, what would be some things you would want to see specifically, obstacle-wise, or like just in general for the park?
I would love to see the pyramid make a comeback.
Yeah, classic.
Anything like that.
Yeah.
Maybe like a handrail. That would be tight. Like cool.
Like a decent handrail.
Like a nice installed handrail, And other than that, like maybe smoothing out like the edges and things of that nature, and maybe redo some of the plywood on the ramps,
Yeah, it could definitely use some refreshment. Anything else?
I'm sitting here thinking about it now, I'm sitting here thinking about it. I don't know.
I want to say a proper half pipe.
Yeah, a proper half pipe, like a connected half pipe.
Yeah, that's another one. Definitely have an actual half pipe that's continuous.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
What about the paint blinding people in the sun?
Yeah, the white
harsh.
paint. That white paint
it's
is
too harsh,
a factor.
Man. It's too harsh. They need to bring it down to something like a mellow color.
Yeah.
Not mellow, but something like, you know what I'm saying?
Something.
Easy on the eyes.
Yeah.
Easy on the eyes.
And the shade too. There's no shade there.
Would love a canopy.
Yeah.
Like
So
something smooth, even a lean-to. Like something smooth,
yeah. We had set up something temporary like that for Youth Day, but we couldn't leave it out there because it's not like through the city or whatever. Appreciate the input, sharing your time with us,
Of course.
and hopefully we get something happening with the park.
Agreed. Because we all need it, because, bro, this is something that has brought so many people together and something that needs to continue to bring people together.
Yeah, for sure that.
Because if there is no general upkeep of it, man, the next generation will never get to enjoy it. So it's got to be continuous, man.
Yeah, it's got to be a place that everybody can come together.
That's what it's about. It's community, man. It's not just about skating. It's about community within that.
For sure. But yeah, appreciate you again, man.
So as you heard mentioned in one of the interviews, we've had other events out here and a lot of community involvement in making things happen out here at Toisnot Skatepark. And what we're really asking for here is to have a more usable, updated facility so that we can host more events like the Go Skate Day event and our Youth Skate Day event and the Back to Summer Jam and the National Night Out. And just to have somewhere where when these events happen, it's easier for people to be able to have enjoyment, to have shade, to have usable concrete, to have obstacles that the people are actually interested in and can skate within their skill level for all the various skill levels that may come out here. And that's all we're asking for, is just a refurbishment or an update to make this place more friendly for everybody to use.
Y'all better be out here. Don't have to worry after all last week.
Worry about pillaging, give to the people, but only a militant. Homie, you feeling it? Better not introduce right to the ghetto. Clinton was coming with bad inflictions. Can't fight back while you fight addiction. I don't know how, but I'll find a way to make it out.